What if I told you that there is a profound and transformative knowledge that only a fraction of humanity has reached? The 33rd degree of Freemasonry is not just a title, it's the key to a higher understanding of life, purpose, and the universe. In this video, we will explore the hidden mysteries and fundamental truths that await those who dare to look beyond the surface. Get ready for a journey that could change everything you know about Freemasonry and about yourself. If you're here, it's because Freemasonry and its mysteries have caught your attention in some way. But what exactly does the 33rd degree represent within this enigmatic universe? It is not just a title that only a few have the honor to hold, it is a significant milestone, a symbol of a quest for understanding that spans centuries. The 33rd degree of Freemasonry is seen as the pinnacle of Masonic learning. Since ancient times, Freemasons have sought not only to construct their physical buildings but also to build their own souls and minds. This degree, specifically, is recognized as a symbol of wisdom, enlightenment, and the ultimate connection to universal truths. Historically, the 33rd degree was established in the 18th century and is attributed to the contributions of illustrious Masons who understood that true greatness does not lie merely in power or possessions but in the relentless pursuit of knowledge and truth. At the core of this degree lies the realization of a transcendental learning that goes beyond mere memorization of symbols or rituals. It is an internal transformation that shapes character and perception. Many view the 33rd degree as the culmination of a spiritual journey. Throughout this journey, a Mason not only delves into hidden teachings but is also challenged to confront and transcend his own personal limitations. This requires a lifelong commitment and a dedication to serving others. This path is not traveled by just anyone. It is reserved for those who prove themselves worthy through their actions and integrity. Now, you may be wondering how this degree connects with the fundamental pillars of Freemasonry and what this means for those seeking Masonic knowledge. Stay with me because we are now going to explore the principles that underpin this fascinating journey toward enlightenment. As we delve deeper into the Masonic universe, it is vital to understand the pillars that sustain this captivating journey toward the 33rd degree. The principles of Freemasonry are like the columns of a temple, not only supporting its structure but also symbolizing the essence of what it means to be a Mason. The three most significant pillars are wisdom, strength, and beauty. Wisdom is the continuous pursuit of knowledge and understanding. It is the ability to discern between what is real and what is illusory. For a Mason, this means not just accumulating information but learning to apply that knowledge practically and ethically. Strength refers not only to physical power but also to the moral resilience and courage needed to face challenges and overcome obstacles. Beauty is seen as the balance and harmony we should seek in our lives and the world around us. When intertwined, these principles create a solid foundation for knowledge to flourish. Masonic knowledge is much more than just learning about symbols, rituals, or the history of Freemasonry. It is an invitation to self-discovery and deep internal analysis. Each teaching is a piece of a puzzle that, when assembled, reveals a clearer picture of our true nature and the role we play in the grand scheme of life. Within this context, the 33rd degree culminates in this quest for growth. Masons who attain this degree do not do so merely through the passing of rituals. They earn it through a deep commitment to these principles and the constant practice of Masonic ethics and morality. Here, knowledge becomes an act of service, not just for oneself but for all of humanity. In doing so, they become beacons of wisdom, guiding others on their own spiritual journeys. So, if all of this fascinates you, get ready because we are now going to decipher the symbolism of the number 33, one of the richest and most significant elements of this tradition. The number 33 is much more than just a digit within the Masonic context. It carries immense symbolic weight and is revered as one of the most sacred numbers in various esoteric and religious traditions. In Freemasonry, the 33rd degree is not merely a distinction. It is a symbol of a heightened state of consciousness and understanding. Historically, the number 33 frequently appears in sacred texts and mythologies around the world. In some traditions, it represents a turning point, a spiritual awakening where truth is revealed in its purest form. For example, in numerology, 33 is considered a master number, indicating that it possesses a higher potential than other numbers. It is seen as a guide, symbolizing the capacity to contribute significantly to the spiritual evolution of humanity. In addition to its symbolic importance, the number 33 also has deep connections to the history of Freemasonry. There are 33 degrees in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, and reaching the 33rd degree is not just an achievement. It is a recognition of a transformative path that the Mason has traveled. Each preceding degree builds a solid foundation for the next, culminating in a level of wisdom that can be accessed by those who dedicate themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and the practice of ethics. For Masons, the 33 represents the culmination of self-exploration, where consciousness transcends the limitations of the ego and embraces a more universal understanding. This is not merely a personal elevation, it is a call to become an agent of change in the world, promoting peace, love, justice, and understanding. As you can see, the symbolism of the number 33 offers a profound perspective on the Masonic journey, filling it with meaning and purpose. And as we dive deeper into this, get ready to explore how the pineal gland integrates into this quest for enlightenment, as we now discover how this small part of our brain is a key to spiritual awakening. As we delve deeper into Masonic concepts, an intriguing question arises: how does the pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye, connect to all of this? For Masons and many spiritual traditions, the pineal gland is seen as a gateway to higher consciousness, an organ that transcends the biological and enters the spiritual. Located at the center of the brain, the pineal gland is a small pinecone-shaped structure which, in many spiritual contexts, is viewed as the connection point between the physical body and the spiritual realm. It is here that the magic happens. Its activation is believed to bring forth hidden perceptions and intuitive abilities that lie dormant within us. Masons, in their quest for enlightenment, regard the activation of the pineal as a vital step toward achieving higher states of consciousness. In the context of Freemasonry, the 33rd degree is often associated with this potential. Activating the pineal gland can be seen as the enlightenment that Masons seek throughout their journey. This enlightenment is more than just a mental state. It is a transformative experience that changes how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. By focusing on meditation, internal reflection, and spiritual practices, Masons work to activate this gland, allowing their inner wisdom to emerge. There is an ancient belief that suggests that by opening the third eye, a person can access levels of perception that go beyond the tangible. This means heightened intuition, an ability to understand deeper truths, and a sense of connection with the whole. The practice of meditation, viewed as essential in Freemasonry, plays a crucial role in this process. The act of meditating is not just a tool for relaxation, but a bridge connecting the practitioner with their higher self. Powerful, isn't it? But what exactly happens on the journey to the 33rd degree? Get ready, because in the next chapter we will uncover the significant steps and rituals that lead to this spiritual ascension. Now that we understand the importance of the pineal gland and the knowledge it represents, it's time to explore how the journey to attain the 33rd degree in Freemasonry unfolds. This path is not a mere formality, it is filled with challenges, learning, and self-discovery. The journey to the 33rd degree begins long before a Mason reaches this pinnacle. As they advance through the initial degrees, Masons are introduced to a series of rituals and teachings designed to shape their character and expand their understanding. Each degree builds upon the previous one, offering lessons that intertwine and complement each other. These teachings go beyond mere ritual practice. They address fundamental ethical and moral principles, instilling a philosophy of self-perception and, more importantly, service to humanity. As a Mason advances, they are encouraged to engage in activities that force them to confront not only the world around them but also their own beliefs and limitations. This process of self-exploration is crucial. True understanding of oneself is seen as a prerequisite for reaching the elevated level of comprehension that the 33rd degree represents. The rituals associated with this journey are deeply symbolic and are often performed in settings that evoke reverence, providing the initiate with an experience that transcends the ordinary. They lead individuals to states of profound reflection and encourage meditation, factors that together act as catalysts for personal transformation. Reaching the 33rd degree is not a rite, it is an achievement granted to those who demonstrate integrity, wisdom, and a true dedication to the pursuit of knowledge. These individuals are recognized not only for what they have learned but for the lives they touch and the changes they bring about in the world around them. It's an impressive journey, isn't it? But this is just the beginning. In the next chapter, we will explore the concept of the great work in Freemasonry and how it relates to the personal transformation that all Masons seek in their lives. Stay with me. Now that we have explored the journey towards the 33rd degree, it's time to understand what the great work is, a central concept not only in Freemasonry but also in many esoteric traditions. The great work is often described as the process of self-discovery and the quest for personal transformation. It is a call to elevate the soul and consciousness. For Masons, The great work is a multifaceted journey that involves not only intellectual learning but also a profound inner transformation. This transformation is considered essential to attaining true wisdom and spiritual understanding. It is within this internal space that personal alchemy takes place, the true metamorphosis in which the individual strives to transcend limitations and align with higher truths. Within the Masonic context, the great work is an ongoing process. It involves the practice of virtues such as humility, patience, and above all, service to others. A Mason is encouraged to become a mirror of the light they wish to see in the world, promoting compassion and understanding at every step along the way. This means that true spiritual advancement is not limited to personal benefits but seeks the greater good of humanity. The great work also challenges Masons to confront their darkest aspects. This confrontation is not easy. It often requires detachment and the willingness to let go of old habits and beliefs that no longer serve a higher purpose. However, it is in this confrontation that true growth resides. Each challenge overcome, each layer of the ego dissolved, brings forth the purest essence of being, the capacity to love, learn, and serve. Throughout this journey, the practice of meditation and introspection is vital. These tools allow Masons to access a clarity that illuminates the path ahead. As the mind calms, spaces for true wisdom and intuition emerge, guiding them in their quest. Inspiring, isn't it? The transformation brought about by the great work is just one aspect of what Freemasonry has to offer. In the next chapter, we will examine how the union with the divine becomes a tangible reality for those who reach the 33rd degree. Stay tuned, you're in for a surprise. As the Masonic journey progresses, one of the deepest and most significant aspects of the 33rd degree is revealed: the experience of union with the divine. For Masons, this union is not merely an abstract contemplation but a practical realization that transcends the individual and encompasses the collective consciousness of all humanity. Achieving this union does not happen through solemn rituals or imposing ceremonies, but through a profound understanding that all beings are interconnected in a greater fabric of existence. This becomes clear to those who attain the 33rd degree, as the wisdom acquired transforms one's perception of the world and of themselves. It is not merely about seeing others as separate, it is about recognizing that we are all intertwined in a cosmic dance, each playing our part. At this evolutionary stage, Masons begin to understand the responsibility that comes with this knowledge. When it becomes evident that all actions affect the whole, an ethical and compassionate approach to life becomes even more essential. The practice of Freemasonry, in this sense, evolves into a form of active spirituality, where each choice and each interaction is an opportunity to elevate collective consciousness and contribute to a better world. Meditation, a common practice among Masons, also plays a crucial role in this process. Through meditation, individuals can silence their minds and open themselves to the wisdom of the universe. This state of calm provides access to a deeper understanding of themselves and the role they play in the grand scheme of life. It is common for Masons to report a feeling of unity and peace when connecting with the divine during these moments of deep silence. This process of union with the divine is not an isolated practice but a recognition that we are all parts of a greater whole. Each teaching, each ritual, and each interaction with other Masons along the path reinforces this truth and helps shape a worldview that highlights the interconnection and interdependence of all beings. Wonderful, isn't it? This experience of union is one of the treasures that Freemasonry offers. Now, in the next chapter we will discuss a more practical transformation, how this new worldview alters the way we see ourselves and the world around us. Stay with me, you'll want to know more. Understanding and experiencing the union with the divine not only enriches a Mason's spiritual journey but also results in a profound transformation in how they view life and the world around them. This new perspective is one of the most powerful achievements that comes from the 33rd degree, provoking significant changes in behavior, relationships, and even the way we face challenges. Upon reaching this elevated state of consciousness, many Masons report a sense of clarity that unravels old thought patterns. Issues that once seemed complex or overwhelming begin to dissipate, giving way to a comprehensive understanding that clarifies the path ahead. It's as if the veil of illusion that often obscures perception has lifted, allowing for a brighter and truer vision of the realities of life. This new vision has practical implications. Masons who have undergone the experience of the 33rd degree tend to respond to life's challenges with deeper calmness and serenity. Rather than being swept away by fear or frustration, they become more resilient, viewing each obstacle as an opportunity for learning and growth. This approach not only shapes their own trajectory but also inspires those around them. Furthermore, the understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings leads to a deeper sense of empathy and compassion. Viewing the world through this lens, Masons become more willing to help others, promote peace, and work towards social justice. This transformation is not only beneficial for the individual but also spreads like ripples, reaching and impacting the lives of many. The concept of serving others, which is fundamental in Freemasonry, takes on new meaning under this perspective. As each action affects the whole, dedicating oneself to service becomes not just a duty but a natural expression of the new worldview. Generosity, compassion, and solidarity become vocations. It's an empowering transformation, isn't it? The new spiritual perspective gained through the 33rd degree truly changes lives. In the next chapter, we will conclude our journey by emphasizing the importance of reflecting on all these profound lessons and how we can continue to grow together. Stay tuned because these reflections will touch your heart. We have reached the end of our journey through one of the most intriguing and revealing paths that Freemasonry has to offer. Reflections on the 33rd degree, union with the divine, the great work, and personal transformation outline a true map for spiritual evolution. We conclude that the 33rd degree is not just a title. It is a responsibility, a continuous commitment to the pursuit of wisdom, compassion, and service to others. Throughout this video, we explored how each step of the Masonic journey shapes not only the individual but also the community around them. Each teaching, ritual, and experience shares a central message. We are all interconnected in a broader tapestry of existence. The transformation that occurs within a Mason upon reaching this elevated degree resonates beyond themselves, influencing friends, family, and even strangers. Now it's time to reflect. How can you apply these teachings in your own life? How can you use the knowledge gained to illuminate your path and help those around you? The journey never ends. There is always room for growth, learning, and self-reflection. So, if you found this content valuable and wish to continue this journey of self-discovery, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This helps us grow and bring more enriching content into everyone's lives. Additionally, I would love to hear your experiences and perspectives about Freemasonry. What did you find most impactful on this journey? What lessons do you feel called to incorporate into your life? As we close this chapter, remember, each of us has the power to become a beacon of light and wisdom, no matter the path we choose. May we together build a more enlightened, just, and loving world. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay tuned for new content, and until next time,